later because I haven't gone through the homework.
Do you guys have time later if we don't finish?
Yeah, I do.
I do.
I can do pretty much any time.
Okay.
Me too.
Me too. We'll just see how far we get, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay, so should we start on the homework then? Really quick?
yeah, let's
Okay, so state the null and the null, or in the alternative hypothesis. So is the null hypothesis the party affiliation and voting is associated?
Yeah, just that. Yeah, they're independent.
Oh, they're independent.
So the null is always that they're independent,
okay, and
the alternative is always that they're not independent.
Okay, got it. Okay, and then what are the requirements for this test? So, am I on the right one?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was starting with part 1, the first one.
The expected, isn't that where the expected numbers have to be greater than?
Yeah, greater than 5. So all the expected cell counts are greater than 5.
So added together, they have to be greater than 5?
I'm not exactly sure what that means. I just know that in both Excel and SPSS, it tells you.
Okay. So where did you guys get that? I usually write down the requirements, and I don't have requirements on here.
It was in the video, in one of the videos.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, it was really quick. It just said requirements to check for test of independence that all expected cell counts are greater than 5. And then it tells you in the statistics on both.
Okay.
So are the requirements, are the requirements met? And I said yes. I plugged that into Excel. Did you guys do that?
The 250, 120, 50, and 80?
Yeah. And then it'll just say in row 1, row 2, however many rows, it'll say expected. And then you look in all the columns, and if they're all above 5, then they're all met. And they were, so.
Cool.
And then calculate the x-squared chi-square statistic. And that is on the chi-square test, and then test a statistic, which is 33.96. You guys have that open? Or do you want to find it?
I do. So, hang on. When you were just talking about the requirements, where were you looking to see?
Okay, you look on the below, like the table below where it says like row, then it says count expected percent within. Do you see all that?
Yes.
So then you look at the expected line,
okay.
And then you look at all the columns, and then if they're all in all the rows, and if they're all greater than 5,
okay,
they're all met. Requirements are met.
Okay, cool.
And then in SPSS, if you ever use that, it'll say on the very bottom, it'll say 0 cells have expected count less than 5, or however many cells. And if it's greater than 0, then they're not met.
Okay, got it.
Do you get that, Becky?
I'm plugging it in right now to see what it looks like because I didn't use Excel. I was trying to use SPSS since that's what I think we're supposed to be using on the test. But I need to do it both ways like you did.
So the quiz actually didn't take me very long at all. Only like I literally hadn't even started it when you asked if we could do it at 1:15. I was like, oh, I need to do that. and I
Oh.
finished it. It only took me like 10 minutes.
Cool. That's nice.
Okay, so then I've got all the numbers into the, shoot, hold on. All right, I've got them all in, and where do I look to see that all the expected, oh, there it is, the expected
Where it says
line.
expected, and then for however many rows there are, there'll be data in each of the row columns. So you just have to look in all the expected, all the column boxes in each row. And if
Okay,
they're all greater than 5, then
then I'm good.
yep.
All right, got it.
Okay, so then is the chi statistic or whatever 33.9?
Yeah, so that'll be under on the right side under chi-square test and then test to statistic.
Right. So 33.957.
Mhm.
Oh, wait a minute, mine's not there.
It doesn't have it in there.
Do you have, so it'll be like this top second box. It'll say chi-square test.
I
Or
see where it is, but mine has like a formula in the box instead of the 33.
Click out of the box.
Click
Yeah,
out of it.
Yeah, click out of the box.
All right.
Like just any
Maybe just click
cell.
your mouse.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
It
there
has
it
to
is.
calculate it.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Got
then
it.
the degrees of freedom is 1, right?
Yep. And then the degrees of freedom is the next column, the DF.
And then the p-value is 0.000.
Yeah. Yep.
0. Okay.
And then we reject the null because
Right.
it's low.
Lower than 0.505.
So I wrote this down. In one of the one of the videos, it says if you reject the null, then you have sufficient evidence to say that they're not independent.
Right. I wrote it down too. I'm like, I'm going to write all of these down because I think some of them are different. Like, I feel like in the one that we did last week, or not last week, but our last lesson, one was sufficient and one, well, were they both sufficient? We just had to like flop them. I don't know. I
don't remember.
I write them down for every test.
Nope.
Okay, cool. So that's it for this.
All right. That was nice and quick.
Nice and easy.
So once you plug in all the data, it's really easy to just find everything. It's just kind of getting there. So that was the homework.
Okay, so should we start the quiz? I think we can do this before you have to leave, Becky.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
I think
too.
so.
Okay.
Looks like it.
So the first for number 3. So for number 3, I just literally plugged all that data into Excel.
Okay. Yeah.
But not totals. You don't ever do the total columns.
Oh, okay.
So you just do the female, male, Republican, and Democrat and independent columns.
Okay. Woo.
Sorry.
So we just do the male and female, Republican and Democrat. All right, hold on.
And independent, that column.
And independent. 300.
Okay. I've got mine.
100.
Oh. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate? Are independent.
And
So C.
50.
Did you get all that in, Becky?
All right, the hypothesis one is
So yeah, so I put C. The null is always that they're independent, and the alternative is always that they're not independent.
Yeah, that's what I put too.
yeah. I mean that seems
simple.
Yeah. What are
What's-
the other ones? I'm
What's
trying
going
to look.
on here? Why is this too easy?
I'm
Okay.
trying, and
I-
I'm trying to look to see what the other ones are saying, to see what the trick is.
Yeah. They're just switched up.
All right. Now
And then the equation of degrees of freedom
it's 2.
is number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1.
Yes. So C,
Right.
Minus 1.
third, the last one. Okay. And then the degrees of freedom is 2, right?
Yep. So then you look at the Excel, or you can figure it out, but it's easy to
I
just
would
look
rather look at it.
at
Yeah.
the degrees of freedom is 2. And then are all the requirements met? So then you look down on the very, wait, let's see what just happened. What just happened? You look, oh, there we go. On the very bottom below, oh no, sorry, we're not on SPSS. So you just look at all the expected columns and everything is greater than 5.
Yeah.
So what's
So
the,
what?
but what's question 6? So it's it's asking, are they? Okay.
Are the requirements
I thought it's
met?
what are the requirements? Okay.
So I said yes, there are at least 5 expected counts in each cell.
Okay.
So then it wouldn't be like any of the other yeses because it's not supposed to be greater than 30, and then observed counts in at least one cell, they have to be in all the cells. So it's the first one on that one. And then 7, you look at the, is it asking test statistic? X squared. What is the value of x squared? Test statistic. So it's just under the test statistic.
That's 16.204.
Yep, 16.204.
And then the p-value's there. I love it when it does that. Oh, so we're just rounding to 3?
Yeah.
So 0, 0, 0,
Yep.
0.000.
Yeah.
And then
the
reject the null.
is low.
So that means that there's sufficient evidence that they are not independent.
Yep.
You're right.
So the
first one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this one has a lot more numbers. Dang it.
So this one, it gives you the link to the SPSS,
Okay.
or you can put all that data in. But I figured out through like SPSS because I didn't know really what the test is going to be, if they're going to have that there or if they're just going to give us that file.
Yeah, maybe we should do it.
So I don't know if you want to walk through the SPSS.
That would be great. Let's do that.
So I wrote all of the steps down.
You wrote the steps down?
Yeah, for SPSS.
Okay. Cool.
So if you open up the file, I'll open it up too. You guys have that open?
It's working on it.
Got
Which one is it? The chiropractic?
Yeah.
Why is it taking so long? Must be a big one. Well, no, it wasn't that big.
Mine took a while to open up too. I don't know why.
Still working on it. Here it comes.
Well, I'm not finding the chiropractic one in the.
It's in the quiz. The link's on the quiz.
I know, but I've got my quiz on my Chromebook and my SPSS software is on my computer.
Oh, let me see if I can find it.
So I can't, I'll have to,
Let me see
oh,
if I can find it on the data files.
open.
Did you find it?
I've got the data and I've got internet data. Which one should I pick?
You got what?
The choices to open is data or internet data.
I have no idea. I've never
I
even
didn't
seen
have
that.
any choices.
I know, and y'all are going at it from inside the lesson, but I am trying to do it from the file that you.
Yeah. I would just say the data because I don't think you want it through the internet. You want
I
it.
would say.
Alright, and then I have biostats and SPSS data files. And when I click on SPSS data files, it brings up what looks like everything I need, but I don't find the chiropractic one in there.
So I would go through the textbook online to get to it. Is that what you did?
No, I was just opening up the file to open it. Try to see if I could get to it this way.
Oh, yeah. I would go onto the textbook and find it under data files.
What'd you do this morning? What you been doing with that? Did you have fun at donut? Did you have a yummy donut? What kind of chocolate? No. Normal. Oh my gosh. Oh. Take it outside in a minute. And I'm done.
Alright, data files. I had a tab of it open already, but I just kept open. Somehow it had gotten closed, and so now I'm having to redo it. Oh, now I'm clicking. All right.
You have it open? The chiropractor?
Yes.
Okay. So I would write these steps down because they're a little different.
Down too.
But
Okay.
So the first thing you have to do is go under the data tab. And then the very last thing says weight cases. I don't know why you have to click on that, but you do. They kind of explain it in the video. I didn't understand. But that's the very first thing you always have to do.
Okay.
Is just click on weight cases.
Okay.
That is all gone. I don't know.
And then do you do weight cases by and then move it over?
Yeah. You have to click on the weight cases by and move it over. Okay, I don't know why my data just disappeared. But I'll just walk through it. And then after you hit OK, you go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and then you do the cross tabs.
All right. Okie doke.
Are you both there?
Yeah, I am.
So then under the row, it's the location is the row because you're going. I don't have it open, but if you kind of think about it, they're going in the rows. The location is going in the rows. Let me see if I can begin. I don't know why mine is gone now. And then what's the other one?
Reason.
Reason is in the column. I believe the reasons in the column.
All right.
Sorry, look,
And then after that, you have to click the statistics tab on the right.
sorry, I missed that. Sorry. So I know the location is row, and then what is the column?
The reason.
The
is
reason?
column.
Okay.
Yeah. And you don't have to do anything with the count.
Okay.
So then you have to go to statistics tab and check the chi-square, the very first box, and hit continue.
All right.
And then you have to click the cells tab, the one under the statistics, and click on the expected box. Keep the observed box checked, but also check the expected box under count.
So you're in cells.
Yeah, cells, click the expected box. And all of this, so all of this, how to do this, is in the tutor video at the very end. So he goes through all the homework, and then he'll redo it with SPSS.
Nice.
So that's how I kind of figured this out. So then you hit continue after you have the expected box and the chi-square box checked, both of those.
All
And
right.
then it'll bring up all the data.
You said you leave the observed one checked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you click OK.
Yep. And then hit OK, and you'll get all the statistics.
Okay.
Wow.
Got it.
So
There's a
then,
There's a big spider by me, so I'm a little distracted.
oh, you're fine. I would be too.
Okay.
All right. Now.
So then in SPSS, on the very bottom of all that data, it'll say on the very, very last thing, it'll say how many cells have expected count less than 5. And if it's 0, then the requirements are met. And if it says like any number, then they're not met because you need
All
them.
right. All right. So it's met.
Yeah.
Cool.
So then the answer is true for 10. The conditions are satisfied.
Nice. Okay.
And then you see the degrees of freedom.
8.
Yep.
Hold
That's
on. Let's see where it is. Degrees of freedom. Okay. Does it
And
matter?
then-
Look at the,
what?
for all of these, are we looking at the Pearson chi-square one?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
would assume. Okay.
So then the x squared value is, yep, the Pearson chi-square value with the A.
Yeah. Okay. 7.436.
Yep.
0.436.
And then the p-value is the A, whatever, the significance two-sided test.
Okay.
Very last thing.
490.
Yep.
So is it ever, we don't ever have to worry about like dividing it, right?
That might be in the next lesson. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Because these are either independent or not independent.
Exactly. So I don't think so. I don't know if we ever will have to.
Okay.
So then the outcome is that it's the null is still lower than the 0.05. And
It's lower?
Higher.
Are you looking at the p-value? It's 0.49, not 0.049. Is that what you're looking at, Becky?
Oh, it is higher, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're right. I was
I know that
looking at
kind
it.
of tricks you because the decimals.
I was looking at it wrong.
So I didn't even look at this last question before I got on.
So
but
then insufficient evidence.
There's only one insufficient answer, so that's kind of what I picked.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Well, and I read it, and even before I looked at all the other ones, I knew that one was
Yeah.
it. So.
So insufficient evidence to suggest that motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location. And then I was thinking about it, and that makes sense because you're failing to, so you're agreeing, you're rejecting the null basically, and that's rejecting, or I mean rejecting the alternative.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to submit it?
Sure. Wait, who's doing it? Let's not all do it. Who's doing it?
I said I'll submit it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did that make sense to you guys?
Yeah, totally.
For the test, if we'll have the Excel or SPSS.
Well, I wrote down the steps, so if I have to use SPSS, it's really not bad.
It's 100.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And
Is the quiz for the homework this easy and quick?
I don't know. I'm about to do it after this.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know though.
All right. Awesome.
yeah, I haven't done it either, obviously.
Yeah, we finished. That was short and fast.
Thank you.
Really short and fast. Just what we needed.
I needed it. Yeah, I've been so busy, so that was good.
So just don't forget to post it.
All right, I won't. And when's our next meeting? On Monday?
Yeah, Monday at 1, if that's still okay. I get out of class at 12:30. I should be home by 1.
Yeah, that should work for me too.
So Monday 1 your time, 12 my time. All right. Gosh, I sure appreciate all your help with getting all of that done, Amory.
It didn't take very long, thank goodness.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll let you know about the homework. I'm going to do it right now.
Okay,
All right. Thank you. Appreciate both of you.
Hey, you
Bye.
too.
Have a good weekend.
All right,
Okay,
you too. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna get it out of here.